Nisambulavinaka, YouTube. My Keli 7 Satiko Ongo. Coming to you on this beautiful August 19th, 2020. Looking at tobacco. On my way to work. Temperature is 73 degrees Fahrenheit. If you're watching from outside the United States, we still use Fahrenheit here, and miles. Yep, like one of the last places that you can find the old way. As I pass the mulch place, Moss Construction. I have received my moss, my mulch from them quite a few times. I wonder what my mileage is. Had my oil change recently. Okay, so I'm at 14,171 miles on the odometer. The mechanics at my local Honda fixie place, it's called Team Power Sports in Garner, North Carolina, they said that at my 16,000 mile service, which is not just an oil change, it's not, well, I mean, I'm kind of in between anyway, but 16,000 miles is when they do the air filter. That's going to be a long job. And my tire is alright, my tires are alright. My rear tire, he said there's meat on it still, but keep an eye on it because, you know, it's starting to wear down because I am a little bit throttle heavy. So is it 9,000 miles I got it done, so 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 5,000 miles on it right now. It's probably good for another 3,000. Oh, the wind is blowing my camera all around. Yeah, my rear tire usually lasts about 8,000. I had a Bridgestone on it last time. That was the stock tire. And now I have on the Dunlops. I thought it was Bridgestone again, but apparently they're Dunlops. I hadn't really looked at them to see. Who knew, right? Not too bad. No scraping that time. For some reason, I love Michelin tires a lot. I don't know why. As I go into the oncoming lane trying to fix my camera. Oh well. There we go. I think it's raining. Anyway, I love Michelin tires. But they don't make them for this bike. This is apparently too new of a model, so they're not making them for this bike yet. But I'm keeping my eye out. I'll wait till they come out, and then I'll wait for the reviews, you know. I just like Michelins. But Dunlop and Bridgestone, they also make really great tires, so I have no problems. Okay, let's see what we have here. Nothing going on. So the bike's running fine. You notice I got on my Dainese gloves today with the titanium knuckles. I probably should have worn my climb jacket. It's definitely cool enough to, but oh well. I'm not wearing my full gear today. I don't have on my armored pants. Just my boots, gloves, jacket, helmet. It's been a rough couple of weeks. Work has really been dogging me. But today I feel a little bit better. I feel almost light and fluffy. As I wend my way to work. I saw that Walt in PA made a video about how our current apocalypse has affected his motorcycling life. And I don't want to be negative, but I can't think of anything else to talk about at the exact moment, so I'll talk a little bit about how the most recent apocalypse that we're all living under has affected me. Usually I take a trip in April, May, and then I take another trip June, July, and then another trip in September. Two short ones and a long one. But this year, nope. I haven't made any real trips anywhere. And I don't think I will. I might go out to the mountains to see my brother. I just don't know if I can stay with him because he's renting a room, so I don't know if there's any space for me. And it's not necessarily because of the apocalypse that I'm not going, for fear of catching it. It's the girlfriend. She would probably frown upon my going to that kind of thing. This guy's turning right, so I can go in front of him. Boy, I would certainly like to ride, though. I want to go to Virginia, where the Blue Ridge Parkway starts, and then ride that all the way down to Cherokee, North Carolina, where it pretty much ends. And if I'm really feeling froggy, maybe do the Cherahela Skyway, go down to Tellico Plains. But that'll have to wait probably. But that's where I'm fixing to go for a, little ride. For a major ride, let me plan this out with you. My fantasy, anyway. I've never taken the southern route west. I've taken the northern route west. As you know from last year, the Tetons. So I'd like to take the southern route west. I want to see the Grand Canyon. I'd like to go up through Utah. Back up through the Teton area, over through Idaho, and then up to Washington, Oregon kind of way. And then maybe cross over into Canada. And this is talking after the apocalypse stuff, if that ever comes. And, if possible, man, if I could get a road from Vancouver up to, the border of Alaska somewhere, that'd be pretty cool. I don't want to go, I don't really want to go anywhere in California. No offense to my California viewers, just the traffic. I mean, maybe I could go into eastern California to say I've been there, but I've seen the traffic there, and oh, God. I mean, at least in the southern part. I'd love to see San Francisco and do the Pacific Coast Highway. That'd be nice. Maybe go to Eureka. I don't know. It's just speculation. So that would be my long ride. And then for my bucket list ride, definitely would be going up to Canada, up north of Michigan, and then riding across Canada to the west, all the way up to Alaska on the Trans-Canada Highway. That would be a big bucket list ride. I'd also want to go to Nova Scotia at some point. I want to go out that way to see where my ancestors lived. You know, as they were coming over from Europe, a few generations were up that way. I still have people in my genetic family up there, the Matatall line. And then final bucket list ride would probably be to ride the Alps. I don't know if I'll ever do that. It's not that huge of a thing for me because it's so damned expensive. But, you know, that would be a definite idea. Somebody might say, why don't you go down to Florida? Mike Jones said, why don't you go down to Florida one time? Yeah, maybe I could do that. I wouldn't want to go to, you know, like Tampa or Orlando only. I want to go all the way down to the Keys. Southernmost point in the United States kind of thing. So them's my plans. I don't know if I'll do any of them, but I certainly would like to. Alright, this is Mike Cayley 7, arriving at work. I'll talk to you later.